The mayor of South Dakota's largest city is helping lead the charge against a proposed repeal of the state sales tax on items that people can consume, including groceries.
This repeal would not include taxes on alcohol or prepared food, but there's strong disagreement on exactly what Initiated Measure 28 would cover. KELOLAND's Dan Centella brings us the arguments.
Everyday groceries like these are clearly sold for human consumption, in the words of Initiated Measure 28, which will go in front of South Dakota voters in early November. But the limits of that term, consumption, are in dispute less than 4 months before Election Day.
Anyone who's calling this a food tax repeal is misleading South Dakota voters.
Nathan Sanderson with the South Dakota Retailers Association says tobacco and over-the-counter medications would be included among items for which the state could no longer collect sales taxes. Rick Weiland, who is the sponsor of Initiated Measure 28, says they are not included.
You know, this is a food tax, a grocery tax.
Sioux Falls Mayor Paul Tenhaken is among the officials helping lead the charge against Initiated Measure 28.
So 8 to 10% of our sales tax revenue budget, at a minimum, will be gone, and that's annually, every single year, $15–20 million.
The Legislative Research Council and PEER estimated early last year that IM28 would mean a loss of just under $124 million in tax revenue for the fiscal year starting in July 2025. Both Tenhaken and Sanderson bring up the possibility of a state income tax if IM28 passes. Weiland describes this as, quote, nonsense.
I mean, you know, all we're trying to do is give some relief to people that are struggling at the grocery line to put food on their table. And, you know, this tax disproportionately, Dan, affects people of low income.
As each side disputes what IM28 does or doesn't entail, Attorney General Marty Jackley's statement on the measure offers a look at what the future might entail on these issues. Judicial or legislative clarification of the measure will be necessary. Dan Centella, KELOLAND News.
You'll find a link to the Attorney General's statements about IM28 in this story on KELOLAND.com.